Okay, so yes, I think I will just open the floor with him, and so that if he has to leave, that we would have had the benefit of his perspective on the how we can take this forward, and then we'll take on other comments. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you, the organizers of today's event. I just came in from the UK this morning. And I found something very interesting about Nigeria. It was a flight attendant who was fighting a woman who was asking for wine. She was so vociferous on the plane that the woman had to call her supervisor to talk to her. And they eventually found her a type of wine. After drinking it, of course, I'm always sniffing around in the plane. I met the flight attendant at the back of the plane, asking themselves, why is this woman so vociferous about wine? If there are this many activists on the plane in Nigeria, why is Nigeria so messed up? You know, this was the conversation they were having at the back. These are not Nigerians. And this tells me that people are watching us. And they are watching us all the time. They are watching us from all angles. And when we discuss how the international community can help us, I laugh a lot because I have traveled in international world, and they are not there to help you. In fact, they are not there to save the world. In fact, the NGO business as it is, as we know it, is not meant to save the world. It's meant to paper over a lot of cracks that is happening internationally, so that the people on the other side, on the western side of the world, continue to make the people in the global south, as they call us, they have even named us geographically, with pity. And for us to get out of this pity, we have a singular duty to appoint, elect, or choose for ourselves people who can speak for the continent of Africa, people who can take the bull by the horn in Nigeria. I'm speaking because I've acted as a special counsel in the corruption ward all by myself in this country. You can name anybody that has been corrupt, that have prosecuted them on my own on the internet. Starting from Ebori to, even at the time, the EFCC had a chairperson who was more corrupt than the corrupt people in town. That was Farida Waziri. We have seen a lot in this country. And with due respect, I overheard the person from the Federal Ministry of Justice who was saying that they will make a presentation at the ICC when they go there. With due respect to you, they don't respect you. Don't waste your time. Before we can have those kind of respectable conversation, you need to have an Attorney General that is respected, that is believed to be, that's willing to fight corruption. Not your type of Attorney General, not a Solicitor General who was aiding and abetting the Senate President when he was going trial for corruption. I'm saying this to you because this is what I do for a living. Before I became a presidential I'm just giving you so that you can get the nuggets. Yeah. That from the top to the bottom, from the presidency to the person who's carrying the files in your agencies, and there's nobody respect us. Nobody respect you enough. And until we change our players on the international scene, then it is then that we can even change the Rome Statute ourselves. We can either decide that the type of, the Rome Statute we sign up to are the ones that are applicable to our own problems, not the ones that are applicable to the problems of the rest of the world. Because we are the ones who are always being forced to sign to these treaties that don't help us. I was hearing Vice Chancellor saying that London is the most corrupt real estate place in the world. No, the most corrupt street in the world is Wall Street in New York. That is where all of these criminal transactions are taking place. And they are not interested, with due respect, they are not interested in ending the outflow of financial resources. Because that's how they build their cities. It's the way they build their countries. It's the way they enrich themselves at our expense. This part of the world is where they take the resources, the raw materials from, and whenever they can find a thief bold enough to bring in more, they are happy to provide lawyers, the forensic accountants, the banking system that makes it possible. So what I'll say, without miscountenancing what we are doing today is that we need to change the players if we want to win the game. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sowore, and I think that